Hi guys, it's Angie from Don't Pay Retail Thrift, and a few other things I of course left out of my home goods haul. I got a couple of pots. They were on clearance, but they were not on 75% off clearance. But of course I forgot to show them. The first one was this really cute one. It's sort of a Ray-Dun color and it has the cute little blue birds on the sides. That was clearance down to $10. And then the one next to it, the yellow tulip, was clearance down to $8, and it matches the yellow tulip that I put the grass in that I showed in my other video. There's actually 3 sizes of those, and I got the 2 smaller sizes. And then this really cute pink and white one, I'll have to show them up close. You can't really see it probably. It was also clearance down to $8, but they were just really cute pots, and just a good price for those. So that is the little bluebirds up close. Just really cute. I think I'm going to use that one though, not as a flower pot, but as something else. And I got the calla lilies today from, where did I get this from? Lowe's. They're so pretty. I think I'm going to put them in the yellow pot with just some moss around the top. And this is the pink one. It's like pretty pink flowers with kind of a gray-green stem. And that's my grass. I just didn't want to let it die. I think I need to cut the grass though. It's a little long. And that little ceramic mushroom, I made those quite a few years ago. They're just the ones that go stick in pots. Yeah, I never did find any poppies to go in the little pink bug. But there's another look at my irises and the garden. And I did do a short little video of some of my garden and my plants that I grew under the grow light. But I don't know what happened to it. I might can hook it onto the end of this if I can find it. But we had a bunny that built a nest in the very middle of the garden on the other side of the tomato cages. And so we had to garden around her nest. I hadn't seen any babies yet though, but anyway, it was quite hilarious. So I was just going to show you a little haul that I got while we were in quarantine. I was pretty lucky. My job actually continued to pay me. We were out for 2 months, and they continued to pay me and continued to give me keep my benefits going the whole time that we were off. So I went back to work probably 2 weeks ago, and anyway, they've been fabulous. So I tried to support a lot of eBay businesses and just smaller local places that I could during the time, because I just felt very lucky and blessed. So one thing I bought on eBay, I had been wanting, well, back up. I have a Dawn Topper toy doll collection. It's not a big one, but I love them. And I've said in one of my previous videos, the Angie doll that's in the blue car, that's actually my, what do you call it, moniker for my channel, picture, whatever. I had that doll, was given to me by my grandmother when I was like 5 in 1970-ish. And I had it I remember having it one summer, and she said she got it for me because the doll's name was Angie, which is my name, and she had brown eyes and brown hair. And she said it reminded me of her. Anyway, it reminded her of me. And my sister got the Dawn doll, which is the blonde doll. Although my sister doesn't remember having this, but I remember having the doll because it just meant a lot to me. I was the only child with brown eyes in my family, and my grandmother had brown eyes, and she kind of chose me as her favorite because of it. So anyway, I've been collecting these dolls and their stuff for a long time. I had the doll for like one summer, and then I have no clue what happened to it. So the one that I actually have now, I have a Dawn and an Angie, and my husband's stepmother gave to me after I told her the story one time, and they were her kids when they were little, and she gave them to me. But I've bought a lot of them. I've sold a lot of them, and the blue car that's in the picture of my Facebook, or my, whatever you call it, I always wanted that when I was little. It runs on batteries. I finally found one that was in great, it was actually brand new, never opened, although the windshield was melted out of it, or like melted off of it. But I ordered it a couple years ago, and I love it. This pink one was Dawn's car. It ain't just, you just push it. It doesn't like run on batteries. But I ordered this one on eBay, so I thought, well, I'll try to look and support somebody. I found this one. It was in fairly decent shape. These are kind of hard to find, and when you do find them, they're hard to get. It's, of course, missing its windshield, but I think I paid, for this one, I went up, say I paid about $25. But it's just cute. It's just something I've always wanted to add to the collection, and I thought, why not support an eBayer? So I got that during my COVID-cation, as I call it. We also bought a couple other things I can show you later, some big stuff. We bought shutters for our house in the very beginning, the very first week of when I was off. And they finally came just like 2 weeks, just right about the time I went back to work. So we haven't put them up on the house yet, but that was like $150 we spent for those to support that company. And we also found on eBay an awning, a vintage awning for our camper. It's actually gold and white stripes, and it's great material. We had to bid against some people. We paid, I think, $77 for it. But we've been needing one. We've been wanting one. I want black and white stripes, but I thought, you know what? We're hardly ever going to find another vintage one. Let's just get it, because last year we actually helped my father-in-law, no, my stepfather, paint and redo some of his vintage Shasta camper, and it is gold and white. So this actually, if we don't keep the awning, we will give it to him because it matches his camper perfectly. But I think we're going to use it a couple times first. So that's another thing. I can maybe take a picture and show you at the end of the video. I also tried to buy some things from the other YouTubers' live sales they were having when I was able to watch them. But I was always, like, I would hear the number and I would try to buy it, and there was already like, I was like way behind. I must have really slow internet. I tried doing what they said, but it didn't work for me to win anything. But I did win with Joanne from Joanne from A Work in Progress. I did buy this Sunset Stitchery kit. It's just a really cute angel. I was able to get this one. I think she had two though, actually. So that's probably what helped me get it. But it's really cute. I look forward to maybe putting that together. And then when I was able to go to, we had a brand new antique store that was opening up right before, let me get rid of that glare, right before this COVID thing started. And so when it did finally open, they were allowing just like a small amount of people in with masks. So I went and I thought, you know, I want this place to stay here because it's really close to my house. We were so excited for it to open, and it just, you know, took forever, and we were afraid it wasn't going to open at all because of the COVID stuff. But I went in and I did a video on it, so you might have seen these in my video, but I got these really cute ceramic, these are handmade ceramic wall hanging little yellow birds. They were just so cute and adorable. I could not leave them. I think I want to say I paid $12. Let's see, it's in my other video, but I don't honestly remember. But I remember it being not very much. Maybe like $10 for the pair or something. I don't know. But they were just so cute. This one has had some eye repair, and there's a little, you can tell there if you look at her eyeballs up close. But I don't care because they're going to be hanging up, and you're not going to see that. And these, I love the gold they've put on them. And where did I see the maker? The maker was someone named Lee, and I love the way she wrote this in gold. Lee, in that 56, I'm sure means 1956 is when she made these. But they were just so cute, and I loved that they were yellow. It would be awesome if I could find the mold of these or some bisque in these and make a pair in blue to match. Let's see, this one this one was in great shape. Well, they both are really. There's no chips or cracks anywhere except the little eye that was kind of repaired. I thought this one had her name on this one too, but I don't see it. Well, yeah, I do. Right there. Lee 56. But those were just adorable. I could not leave them. And another thing I bought from, and these were all at different booths, I decided to go like, buy something from a few different booths to kind of be supportive. I bought this cat, which is so mid-century and adorable. Her face is just so cute. She's in actually perfect condition, except for one tiny, tiny little chip right here on the ear. But a little stain, and you will never see it. But I think I paid $10 for her. Normally for me that's really high, but you know, I was trying to be nice and just support someone, and I love that. And I was like, she's so cute. She is totally worth $10. And I think that's probably about what that would sell for if I was to buy it on eBay. But I'm not selling her. She's really cute. And the last thing I got that day was this cup, because I like to collect a cup and saucer from some of the vintage Corel patterns. I love this one, the Crazy Daisy. I had 2 saucers and a cup at home, and I needed one more cup. And this one booth had this one cup for $2, and it was in perfect condition. That's a little screw in there. So $2, it completed my set, and I was pleased with that. And then a few weeks later, the Mile High Flea Market, which is a huge flea market in Denver, opened back up, and we used to sell out there. We've bought out there. We have a lot of acquaintance type friends that we've gone to storage locker auctions with before in the past. You tend to learn the people that sell out there, and we were like, well, let's go and see if there's something we need and just try to support somebody. We went. It was very hot and very crowded, and really hardly no one was wearing masks. And this was kind of early. This was like 3 weeks ago maybe. But anyway, one of our favorite guys that buys a lot of lockers that we like a lot, he just dumps his stuff down on the ground, doesn't even look through it. I mean, once before I found money in like birthday cards in his boxes. He just dumps it on the ground. He makes a lot of money, but he could make more if he would take some time to go through stuff first. But this precious Lefton hand vase, when I showed it in the video when I was there, they had a name across it. It belonged to someone, but it was Lefton. That Lefton was covered up. It was in a box on the ground with a bunch of other stuff, and I cannot find a single chip, crack, or damage anywhere. So I had to do some cleaning up, but I paid him like $3, and I got both of these items, if I remember right. But that was so pretty. $3. I feel like I saved it, because if we were there kind of early, and if people had gone through that already, it would have been broken. But I love that, and I also got this cute little... She's not as cute as most of the little angels. Her face is sort of just, I guess, kind of crude or whatever. But she was a Joseph... I think she was a Joseph original. That little screw that was in the cup came out of here. I've got to fix it. Yeah, she's a Joseph original music box, and she spins. It's just, I've got to screw that back up so this will come down a little bit. But for $3, I got those 2 pieces, and I can't believe either one of them was not broken. So this is our awning. We took it out of the box, checked it out. I did have to do a little bit of stitching on one corner where it goes in the rail, and that was just from being used. But it is the greatest fabric. It's like, nowadays people make these camper awnings out of like Sunbrella or something like that. But this fabric is almost like plastic. I mean, it was from a 1950-something camper. I forget what year. But it's not the prettiest color, but it's definitely going to be great shade for our camper. So whenever we get out and get our camper out and camping this summer, hopefully, I will take some shots and show you guys. And like I said, that is almost the exact color gold and white that we helped paint my stepfather's camper. And if we can come across one that we like for ours better, I really kind of want black and white stripes. But for $77, shipping was like $30 or so, which is, I don't really think about that. That's a steal for a vintage camper awning, and it had no rips, no tears in the awning part, just the one little stitching I had to do at the top, kind of right there where you run it through the rail, and it was really just reinforcing it. So that was fabulous. So I've got a little, I went to ARC today, even though I didn't want to, because it's so pretty outside right now. We've worked on the yard a lot when we were stuck at home, and I did some ARC shopping, and some of their prices were ridiculous. But I did get a few items. I will have those in another video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.